Welcome to Philippine Coconut Authority Laboratory Services Division. In this video, we will show you the general process flow of plant and fertilizer samples submitted for analysis. Sample receiving is done at the second floor of the laboratory building in the PCA Central Office. For plant and fertilizer samples, a minimum of 500 grams of sample is required. The customer will be asked to fill out the customer's contract and the LSD staff prepares the test request and order of payment. The recommended parameters for testing are nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sodium, sulfur, chlorine, boron, iron, copper, manganese, zinc, heavy metals, organic matter, organic carbon, pH, electroconductivity, and moisture content. During sample receiving, a unique laboratory code is assigned for each sample and a corresponding sample tag is placed on the sample to ensure confidentiality and impartiality. The plant samples are cleaned first with cotton and distilled water. The midrib is then removed from the leaves before drying in an oven at 70 to 80 degrees Celsius for several hours. Once dried, the leaf samples will be grinded to powder form using the mechanical grinder with the resulting size of about 1 mm. The samples are then transferred to a container and endorsed to the laboratory for analysis. The samples are digested by ashing and filtering, and if needed, especially for micronutrients and heavy metals determination, the plant samples are digested by double calcination. The samples are digested with hydrofluoric acid using platinum dishes to remove the high amounts of silica in leaves, especially coconut leaves. For fertilizer samples, after the sample preparation, the samples are digested using the microwave digester. Microwave digestion uses less amount of acids and is conducted in a closed system, eliminating dangerous fumes by directing it in a fume hood. The samples are analyzed using the UV-vis spectrophotometer for the determination of nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, organic matter, organic carbon, and boron. A better way of analyzing nitrogen is by the use of nitrogen analyzer, which uses the combustion method. Potassium and sodium is determined using the flame photometer. While calcium and magnesium, as well as micronutrients like iron, copper, manganese, and zinc, is analyzed using an atomic absorption spectrophotometer or AAS. Heavy metals, the laboratory uses the inductively coupled plasma optical emission spectrometer or ICP-OES because of its capability to determine elements up to trace amounts. Upon completion of the analysis, results are written on the test request and the test report is prepared by the LSD staff and signed by the laboratory manager. Afterward, the customer is notified of the availability of the test report. Customers may claim the hard copy of the reports at the second floor of the laboratory building in the PCA Central Office. That's it for the process flow of plant and fertilizer samples. For inquiries, you may email us at lsd@pca.gov.ph.